Oh my gosh. Okay, so hey y'all. I guess I'm live. Is it working? Oh yeah, it's working. I see the little timer in the corner. Bet. I know nobody's here. I don't think anybody's gonna be here. It's 3 o'clock at night on the dot. So there's literally nobody. There's no reason for anybody to be here but my spirits, guides, and ancestors. Oh wait, there's somebody here. That's wild. Um, but yeah, so I'm doing just a quick get ready with me video. I'm also doing a Fenty giveaway, so I'm going to be giving away the Fenty Skin Tint. All you have to do to enter is like just comment, tag 2 friends in the comment section, like this video, and make sure to follow my YouTube account. It's pretty simple stuff, but I'm doing it, just to celebrate, being a YouTuber for a little while. And with that said, let's get started. The contest is going to end on 4/20. I wanted the contest to start last Wednesday, and it did start last Wednesday on Instagram and TikTok. But I wanted to go live, but when I tried to go live, it wasn't working, and they had to do something in the back, and it was going to take some more time. So, yeah, girl. So it wasn't working. But yeah, so that's about it. I think I covered everything. Also, like, this contest is in no way sponsored by YouTube. It's in no way sponsored by YouTube or anything like that. And by entering, you release YouTube from all liability. Is there anything else that I need to say? Yes. I'm also only like shipping to people inside of the United States, and you have to be 18 years or older to enter. So I think that's everything. Thank you for joining in. If I see that there's 2 people in the room, thank you for joining. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting ready. So I took a shower already and did all that good stuff. So I'm gonna do my skincare, and then I'm gonna do a really like simple, cute makeup look. So like I'm running out of my products, girl. I need to go make another run. But this is the moisturizer that I use. It's from Trader Joe's. It's the antioxidant facial moisturizer. It's super thin, super simple. It's not like anything too crazy. But yeah, my esthetician told me to get a moisturizer with some antioxidants in it. And this is, I just love this. It's really light. It's really simple. There we go. I'm just going to take that. I'm going to rub that on my skin. And I do like to get the ears and down the neck. It feels so good. I've been waiting so long to do my skincare. Usually I do it right when I get out the shower, but I was like, I gotta get on live. I gotta get on live. So it took a while, but that feels so much better. Great, lovely. Now up next, I use the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid. I love these. A girl is serious about her skincare when you get something with a little drop. Yeah, and if you want to know what I use to wash my face, I use the Aveeno Positively Radiant. It's, again, like super simple stuff. I don't spend a lot of money, and I'm fortunate enough to have like just good skin. So like I think I only really get acne under 2 conditions. Like one, when I'm stressed, and 2, when I'm not drinking enough water. So as long as I like keep my water intake on point, I don't really have to worry about acne. I'm gonna close this back up. But yeah, but with this, I just like, it's usually already in there. You see, it's got like a nice like dewy consistency, and I barely even like touch the thing. I just kind of let it fall out on its own, and then I just like, eventually it'll stop, and that's when I grab the thing. And just need to take off here, here, and here. But yeah, and then I'm just gonna take that and gently rub it in. Now I do want this to like, so again, an esthetician told me to put my products on from the thinnest to the thickest. If you put the thick layer on first, it'll be harder for your thinner products like your moisturizer or like your spraying mist to get duped down. And you know what? I'm actually gonna like, I actually should have sprayed this already. But you know, because I'm on live, I'm just gonna give it a little razzle dazzle. So yeah, so I'm gonna use this Napoli Naturals Organic Rose Water. Yeah, just as a little self-care mist. I love rose water. Okay, great. Now up next, what am I gonna do next? So like I'm gonna let that like, you know, get friendly with my skin. And while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna talk about some other products. Now, usually after that, I would put this on. This is my tinted, this is like a tinted moisturizer that I already have. I'm kind of excited to try the Fenty one, but this is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I don't really like this. I got it at Ulta. I don't like the formula. And then like it's kind of orange. It's not too bad, but I don't know. It's just not my favorite thing. But I would usually put this on. It's SPF 30. You need sunscreen, girl. Just do yourself a favor. I know the girls try to say that like black don't crack, but there's a hole in the ozone layer, my love. So just get you some sunscreen. But yeah, I usually use this. I'm not going to use this because again, it's 3 a.m. and I'm not going to be leaving the house. I will be using my e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I probably want to get a different one. I'm kind of tired of it. Again, this is my first thing. I'm interested in some other stuff. And other than that, like my look is going to be very, very simple. So I have the Great Lash for my lashes. I have the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Powder Foundation. Love this. This is amazing. My Nars Concealer. The NYX Professional Makeup Eyebrow Pencil. The Love Sprung Artist Couture Blush. And the Makeup Revolution Contour and Highlight Palette called Roxy. This is also Balm as well. But yeah, so this is just going to be a really simple look. I feel like my skin, I feel it feels like it's like taking everything in now. So I'm just going to hop right in. So first off, let me get my mirror. Can the girls see me? Can you see me? But yeah, so I'm just going to take the Nars and I'm going to put some of this down. Just, oh no, I totally forgot about not me forgetting about the face primer. That's okay. That's all right, girl. So I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to grab my e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. And you don't need a lot of this. It kind of has like a satiny, it has like a silky feel to it. So you don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. And again, I try to spread it as much as possible. I can still feel it on my fingertips because I even touch up my ears a little bit with like whatever excess I have. Because this is also where I put my makeup to just, you know, make sure that everything blends. So yes. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm all over the place, truth be told. I'm gonna put my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer down. I like to put it just on my nose as a little bit of a canvas. You know, in the corners of my eyes. And do like a little dab there and there just to cover some of the redness. And then any acne spots that I might have. I don't really have anything that's really bothering me at the moment. Whenever I get acne in the same place. I either get like, there's one pimple that I get on the tip of my nose, there's one I get in the center of my forehead, and there's one over here that I get. And again, I only really get those when I don't drink enough water or when I'm super stressed out. But yeah, so while that's like thickening up, because like I like to wait for my concealer. Shout out to Jackie Ina for this tip. I like to wait for the concealer to get a little bit thick, just because like when you wait for it to get a little thicker and it dries a little bit, it'll give you more coverage and it won't be such a thin layer of moisturizer. And while that's going on, I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow pencil. And like I kind of stopped doing my eyebrows because I dyed my eyebrow like blonde. You can still see some of the blonde hairs, but it's like I didn't have a blonde brush, and then it's kind of weird to do like one eyebrow like black and then the other blonde, or like not do it at all. There was a couple of times where I like colored it, which was really cute, but I kind of just stopped. But now that I feel like the majority of the black is coming back, I will be dyeing it again. But now that it's like the majority of it's black, I will be going back to doing my eyebrows. But yeah, so like there's different techniques to like doing your eyebrows. Now I personally like to like outline the eyebrow and then use the spoolie brush to like just move the product towards the center. But yeah. And I really like that sharp angle on my brow. That's just my John. That's my T. And it's okay if it's a little sloppy because I also like line up my eyebrows with concealer just to take it, you know, from boom to cack. And another thing, I like this product. So this is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow brush, because I have that one too. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I like this. This is a good product. I'm not gonna lie, but I actually think that the NYX version, the NYX dupe of it, is better. This is the NYX Micro Pencil Professional Makeup. I think this one is better. I think these. I'm pretty sure these are the same color. But this one is chocolate. No, this is espresso. So I think this one's a little lighter. But I find, because I've also had this one in espresso and like dark brown as well, but I find that you have to push a little harder to get the pigment to pop up, or I feel like you don't have to do that as much. And this is like cheaper than that one. So girl, get into it. So now I'm going to go back in with the spoolie brush and just mix that color. Again, I'm gonna take the bottom and move it up. Just take that color and move it towards the center of the brow. And then once I feel like the color is blended enough, I'm gonna go back in and reshape the brow hairs up and out like I'd like them to with the spoolie brush. I think I actually want to touch up this brow again. How do y'all feel about the quality? I know there's two of y'all here. If you want to speak, I would appreciate it. But if not, that's cool. Just let me know in the comments how you think the quality is. Because I feel like, because I'm using my laptop right now, I usually feel like the quality on my videos, I use my iPhone, is a little better than this. It's just a little grainy. The color is just a little dull, but I don't think it's terrible by any means. I don't think it's terrible. Okay. I'm going to leave that for the time being. But now I'm going to take this. I already wet my sponge. Use a wet sponge to just to blend out that concealer. Take that under the eye. That helps. The nose. Just to flatten the color on the nose. Okay, great. Now, who is up with me? Where are y'all from? I see that there's 2 people in here. You have to tell me why you too are up at 3 o'clock in the morning, or if you just like live somewhere else. I guess like on the East Coast it's 6 o'clock, which isn't that crazy. But yeah, what are y'all up to right now? Great, this is looking lovely. What do I want to do next? Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab an angle brush. Great. So what I'm doing next is like I'm going back in with that concealer. I'm just grabbing a little angle brush. And what I like to do is I like to just get some of the product from the concealer on my angle brush. And I like to outline my eyebrows just to get like a really sharp eyebrow line. And what I do is like I lightly place it down first. Like I kind of like outline it on all sides. You know the girls are focusing when they get quiet. I only ever get quiet like this when I'm doing my eyebrows or my eyeliner. The inside is more. Flip it so I have a little more. Great, and then once you have them outlined, that's when I actually go in and connect the dots. Yeah, most of the product is off of the brush. So now I'm just gonna go in and just connect those lines. Alrighty, there we go. They're sisters, not twins. And then I'm just gonna go back in and just really just like soften up the edges of that so that it's not, just so I don't have like a really harsh line. Like I want the line to be visible, but I don't want it to be like, I don't want to look like I have a bunch of like concealer around my eyebrows. This one looks better. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna take the eyebrow color and just pull it down with this angle brush until I feel like it's blended. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna just touch it up a little bit more because I feel like this could be a little sharper. There we go. It's a better shape. Okay. Now that the eyebrows are done, I'm going to move on to contour and highlight. So I love this. This is like a really good like contour and highlight palette. So this actually, I'm going to go back in with this angle brush again. You know, I don't need a whole bunch of brushes. I'm going to take this and take the darkest color of the contour. And then I like to start here and then kind of bring it into the nose. And I'll do it at the same time. I'll start here, bring it down, and pull it down into the nose. Yeah, I'm lightly dabbing it as I go. I like to stop right about there. And then I also like to cut this area right here. It helps create like just a really nice like nose shape. It makes my button nose pop out a little more. Yeah, and that's all the contour I really do for like an everyday look. Now, alternatively, what I do for highlight, I actually take my sponge. I'm gonna go on with this color. I'm just gonna get it on the tip and on the sides of it. Now, where I put it on the tip, it's gonna go up and down the center of my nose, like that. Trust the process, trust the process. And then where I put it on the side, I'm gonna hit my cheekbones. Yeah, because I just find that like, I don't know if y'all can see as well as it's showing up, but I just find when I use this, it really diffuses it in the way where I want it diffused. You could use this brush as well, but I don't know. I just find that like the Beauty Blender just gets it down in the way that I want it to look really seamlessly. And then I'm going to take that tip again, raise my eyebrows, and just hit my arches and brow bones. I'm just gonna reshape this just a little bit. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find edge of the Beauty Blender I haven't been using and just blend out the contour and the highlight on my nose. And there we have it, like a really nice, like, subtle nose contour. You know, there's just a couple other places I like to highlight. I like to do my Cupid's bow. And I kind of like to make like a like a triangle, like a triple effect down here. So what I also do is I hit that spot right there and do the other side as well. And I really feel like it accentuates the lips in a really nice way. Great. And that's almost everything. So now that that's done, now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty. This is like a really nice foundation. I generally do like coverage because like I live in Las Vegas at the present time and I don't like a lot of coverage. And then like once I feel like I add too much product and I get to sweating, it just slips off. So this is like a really nice light to medium coverage. It's very buildable. So yeah, I just roll that, go off the excess and get to painting the face. Another thing that's good about this, and like another reason why I like doing powder looks, is like when you're putting down like your highlight and your contour, if you feel like you did too much, doing the powder foundation last, it can really make it a little more subtle and a lot more even toned. Here we go. Yeah, doing this powder last, it really just like softens up the entire contour. So it kind of just looks like my face as opposed to like the actual like highlight situation. Just doing a final swirl all over the face. Yeah, and like I feel like I do blend down into the neck. You want to blend down into his neck just so the color seems a little more seamless. Into the ears. My ears look a little red. So I also just paint and swirl the ears a little as well. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. I'm gonna go back into that contour palette. I'm just gonna mix these two, dab off the excess, and just add a little like contour, you know, just a little color, just to add a little dimension. I don't need a whole lot. Just a little. And I usually hit the temples, you know, hit the shadows of the cheeks, and then try to do like a heart shape around the forehead. I promise you it's buzzing. I promise you the look is good. You probably can't see it now, but I promise you it looks good. Okay. And again, that's another thing I love about like doing just like really simple looks is that like I have 2 brushes in my beauty blender out, and I don't need a whole lot more. I'm gonna take this Artist Contour Love Sprung blush palette. If y'all have the opportunity to get this, please go get this. This is like my favorite blush palette. Like the effect is beautiful. And it's like, it's a little pricey. It's $34, but like for the quality of the product that you're getting, like I promise you, you won't. I promise you won't regret getting this. And yeah, I was thinking I just need 2 brushes. Like I'm gonna continue to use this brush. I'll dab off the excess. And like just to make sure that I have all the product off on a big like fluffy brush, I'll just brush the inside of my forearm. And I'm not seeing anything. So I'm just gonna take Infatuated, which is this really nice warm terracotta color. And I'll take a little bit of the Angel Energy too. Not too much. Because this is kind of like a highlight satiny finish that brings a lot of life, but I don't feel like I need too much. So the focus. And just like swirl that back. And this too is buildable. And just swirl. Again, and like I like to dab off the excess. You can like hit it and go right in, but whenever I do that, I feel like I do too much. So I'd rather like hit it, dab off like any super like powdery excess, and just trust that what's on the brush will suffice for me to get like a nice buildable look. Make sure they're even. I don't know what it is about the left side of my face, but it always just shines and looks a little better than the right. Try to blend this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna like swirl it one more time and just tap the end of the nose. Just a little like, I don't want it to look like I'm sick, like e-girl, but I just want to bring some of that red color back. Just to the tips. It's a cute little button nose. It's a cute little button nose. I think that's about it. That's almost everything. Up next is like lashes. Saw this on Top Model in like the 7th grade. And the second I had the opportunity to buy it, I went and got it, and I liked it since. It's just because like sometimes the girls sometimes I just need a really simple mascara. I just need you to like get something on the lashes to make them pop a little bit, but not make them like thick and clumpy. And I don't like the clumpy look. I don't know why that was a fad. I don't know whose idea that was, but keep it. Keep it. Okay, there we go. Now we do the other one. If y'all are doing your own makeup, do you do it with both hands or just one? I'm right-handed, so like I think I only ever really pick up my left hand when I do like left eye makeup. Like if I'm doing like a graphic liner or eyeliner, I'll actually do that with my left hand. But other than that, I'm like, I'll do my whole face with my right hand. Okay. Can you see the mug? Is it giving what it's supposed to give? I'm just about done. But I do want to do something with my lips. Okay, so I love Lip Bar. Lip Bar is always a good time. But I also just want to throw on. So I have like 2 Lip Bar goes to. I think this is the Golden Goddess. Yeah, this is Goddess from Lip Bar. It's a really nice lip gloss. It's like, it's not too heavy, but it has a little gold tint to it. So I'm going to put that down. And just get that on my lip. I think I'm going to take it a step further. I was going to stop there, but I wasn't happy with what I was seeing. I'm going to go. Line my lips with the brown pencil. I love a lip combo. Here we go. It just gives us a little more of a good time. And I'm already doing more than I said I was going to do. In all honesty, I probably would have just popped on some Vaseline and stopped there. In most instances, if I'm just like going to the mall with friends or going to a quick little hangout, I definitely would have just put some Vaseline on and stopped there. But you know, this is for the people. It's for my YouTube channel. I'm going to go and record after this. And this is the lip. Can you see it? And then I'm going to take some of this. I try not to use the tool when I do this because I feel like the tool or like the little dispenser or whatever, it kind of like moves the color on the bottom. And I just want like a nice little gloss. So I'll go and there you go. I'll just go. It smells really good. It smells like some type of berries. Jelly lippies. Gotcha, and that is the look. I'm done now, for real, for real. Yeah, don't you like, I just kind of love that, like, that 90s, early 2000s, my lip gloss is popping moment. You know what I mean? I really like that extra bit of, like, shine. And last, but absolutely not least, I'm going to go in with the NYX Matte Finish finishing spray. Now, I actually love the way that I look. I think between like the Fenty Soft Matte Foundation and then like the blush I use and the bit of highlight I have, I think I actually do have like a look that's not like ashy and has a little bit of left. Because, you know, sometimes I feel like when you use like a matte makeup or like a drier powder foundation, you just kind of look a little dry and ashy, but I don't think that's the case right now. I think I feel really good. But I like this because even though it's matte finish, I think just a little bit of moisture that it brings life to the entire look. Ain't nobody ever been bad at a little more life. And like, yeah. I already felt like I look good, but now I just feel like I have a little more like a regular skin one. But yeah, thank you for watching. So yeah, this is like, with the exception of the lip is a little extra. The lip is a little like date night, like a really nice dinner out with friends. The exception of the lip, this is kind of like my everyday look. This is kind of just me like leaving the house. I wanted to do a little bit of a little zhuzh. If you wanted to simplify it up, I would definitely say strike the lip and maybe strike the blush. Sometimes I will leave the house without the blush and I'll just go out with like the pale, I'll add less foundation and I'll just kind of let the reds my red, like, you know, the red on my cheeks and like on my nose shine for itself. And I probably won't cover those with concealer. But yeah, this is the look. Let me know how y'all feel. Again, thank you for watching. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. Girl, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And don't forget, if you want to get that Fenty Eaze Drop Skin Tint, like, comment, subscribe, tag 2 friends in the comment section. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for joining. And until next time, this is XO Mel. Bye. Bye.